afternoon, they will be perched high atop the old Flavors building in downtown Frankfort, bringing you a bird's eye view on both WILO TV and all the audio right here at WILO Radio. Today's simulcast brought to you by Encompass Credit Union, Wampler Services, Inc., and Frankfort Main Street. Enjoy the radio broadcast and make sure you check us out at WILOTV.com for a live feed of this afternoon's parade. The theme this year is Christmas in Toyland. Now here's your hosts, Ken Hartman and Cindy Loveless.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to downtown Frankfort and the 2018 Christmas Parade. I'm Cindy Loveless along with Ken Hartman.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
Hey, Merry Christmas again this year, Kenneth.
Yes, Merry Christmas again to you, Cynthia.
As usual, Frankfort Main Street has put together a great parade route here, and we'll get to it in just a few minutes. Again, thanks to Encompass Credit Union, Wampler Services Incorporated, and Frankfort Main Street for helping us bring you this broadcast.
And also thank you to Nickel Plate Flats for allowing us to be upstairs here at the new apartments that are going to be built here shortly.
It's kind of fun to get a sneak peek of these apartments, isn't it, Ken?
Yeah, I've already been touring a little bit up there. We are a private tour, so.
We've already picked out our flats up here.
I think so, yeah, you're right.
All right, come and join us in downtown Frankfort, the parade. I hear sirens. Does that mean the official kickoff has taken place? It just hasn't gotten around to us yet?
Either that or we're having an air raid.
I'll go with the parade is kicked off somewhere else. All right. A couple of other things going on in downtown Frankfort through the holidays here. Don't forget about the Santa Express, the journey of a lifetime. Yes, that is a pun on words. It runs every Friday and Saturday through December 22nd, 6 to 9 p.m. Adults are just $4. Kids are $2. And by the way, they would prefer that you RSVP. It's super easy to do that, though. You can do that by calling 654-4081. And it's a 30-minute express ride that you also get, Ken, cookies and hot chocolate. Kind of 'tis the season, right?
It is the season for that.
All right. That's included also with your tax-deductible donation. And again, that is the Santa Express, one of the many things you can do in downtown Frankfort. Speaking of Santa, I believe Santa is at his little house.
That's what I hear. I think he's officially got here last night.
Yes, he did, as a matter of fact. And just in case you're wondering about the hours for that, today is the 2nd. Santa's in his house until 4 o'clock today. Then again on the 6th, 6 to 8. The 7th and 8th, 6 to 9. On the 9th, 2 to 4. You know what? The dates vary. If you have questions, let us know, and you can do that by calling Frankfort Main Street at 654-4081, or maybe better yet, going to frankfortmainstreet.com.
Basically, just remember Friday and Saturday nights are 6 to 9, and the 6 to 8 during the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then Sunday is 2 to 4. That's what you basically need to remember.
All right. All right. Also, then, the scavenger hunt is going on in downtown Frankfort, and I think this is kind of a cool idea, to be honest with you. Do you know much about the scavenger hunt, Ken?
I really don't know that much about the scavenger hunt. Outside, I know if you find the bell at a place or someplace, you need to take up. There's a tag on there that says what their business is. Take it back to that business. Beyond that, I don't really know that much about it.
I'll help you out. Frankfort Main Street will hide 10 bells each week throughout the downtown Frankfort Historic District. This again runs through December 22nd. Each bell has a prize value of at least $10. At least that means it could be more from participating businesses. And by the way, there are prizes for adults and kids as well. The bells are different, so check out the Facebook page for pictures. Then when you find a bell, as Ken said, you take it to the business listed on the tag, redeem your prize. And so again, thanks to all of the participating businesses for doing the scavenger hunt this year. Kind of cool.
It is. I just wonder, do you know what the ceiling limit is to how much the prizes you could get are worth?
You know, that I don't know.
I don't either. I haven't heard. And it's kind of a secret.
Now I'm counting on you to find a bell and get back to me, okay?
Okay, all right. I can do that.
Pressure's on you, Ken.
Gee, thanks.
That's the way I like to do it. Keep the pressure on Ken. Keep you on your toes around here during the holiday season. Also, don't forget the lights out at TPA Park. Have you been through the park yet this year?
I was there a little bit after the mayor's thing on Thursday night. I got part of it, and I've not been all the way through it yet.
Another fine display. And don't forget again, this year, as you go through the park, they have specific entrances and exits this year so that you don't meet oncoming headlights as you're driving through the lights. So do look for that as you go through TPA Park to make sure that you go in one of the entrances. Also new this year is the entertainment tent that they have out there.
That's right. And it's also heated. I think you can rent it from 6 to 9. I think it's the hours out there on each night. So that's something new they've added out there.
And the soup, you can still get soup each night as well through Christmas Eve, isn't it?
Soups and sandwiches and all those things are still out there at the Santa's Kitchen out there.
So come and enjoy everything that goes on in downtown Frankfort. We want to thank everybody that came out for the Jingle and Mingle this weekend. We had a blast on Friday and Saturday night. A good turnout despite the fact that the parade wasn't what happened before the Jingle and Mingle, but we had a great time. So thanks to everybody that had us out for the Jingle and Mingle.
You know, that went on, and also, you know, we were still having the parade here, even though it's a day late, because there, like a couple of places I know just canceled it and didn't bother to reschedule. So
yeah, we're lucky that they did go ahead and reschedule our parade, and we can hear it. Actually, it's just starting to make the turn heading south here on Jackson Street in Frankfort.
As I say, I like to make the clubhouse turn coming up our way here. So
they are, as usual, led by the police department. You'll begin to hear the sirens here in just a minute. In the meantime, again, don't forget, Santa is in his workshop. You can check him out until 4 o'clock this evening. And then the Santa Express Journey of a Lifetime runs every Friday and night through December 22nd. Again, if you'd like the phone number on that, 654-4081, or as always, you can go to frankfortmainstreet.com.
That's exactly right. You can go over here and see if they can avoid all the renovations going to be going on at the Iron Block building here starting later this coming week.
Oh, Frankfort is a moving and a shaking, isn't it, Ken?
I think it starts on I think 6th is a Thursday, so some of that renovation is going to start on Thursday at the Iron Block.
All right. Well, they have made it to us here. The Frankfort Police Department kicking off the parade here. The Grand Marshal this year, of course,
is Mayor Chris McBarnes and his beautiful wife, Samantha. They're going to be the Grand Marshal and Grand Marshalless, I guess you might want to say.
They're coming this way, but first we had the police car, we have Clinton County EMS, and then following that, I'm sure you can hear it in the background, is the Frankfort Fire Department with their big truck and ladder, and on top of that looks like to be the Frankfort cheerleaders.
Yes, that's exactly correct. And I wonder how they got the heater going inside that convertible that the mayor and his wife are riding in.
Sammy's all bundled up. I'm guessing the heat's not on that thing today.
I would guess that's probably right.
All right. And who are the special guests to the left and right of the mayor and the first lady?
Well, it looks like Mickey and Minnie Mouse.
That is a new addition to the parade this year.
That is, very much so.
Come and check it out. Minnie.
Looks like they got some more coming up the other way, though. They got one of the... I can't remember what it is, but they got a couple other animals, walking the street, plus some other things over on the other side, too.
Sure. Paw Patrol. They have Frozen, Olaf from Frozen. They've got Dory. They've got one of the Minions. So a lot of characters out here following the mayor. And Minnie decked out today in her pink polka dot, and Mickey in turquoise and yellow.
That's exactly correct. I'm not up on my Disney characters like you are.
I still have grandchildren, Ken.
Unfortunately, I don't, so I don't worry about it.
Very cute, though. I like having new additions to the parade. I think that always makes it exciting for the kids. And for me, even I was like, hey, those are new. I remembered that from last year.
That's exactly right. And also, you have a lot of mayor supporters walking behind them. So, and they're what I call lime green shirts. So they've got that as the mayor just decided to, put his name back in for the mayoral race on Thursday night. So
I saw them this morning at church, and they said they were very excited and looking forward to hopefully serving our community again for another term. And so hopefully it will work out for them, and we wish them all the best.
That's exactly correct. We also have another character coming right in the middle of the pack between these McBarnes supporters, I believe.
We do?
Yeah, right there.
I see it. I'm trying to. My brain is trying to. Chase from?
Paw Patrol.
Oh, it is from Paw Patrol. Okay, Chase from Paw Patrol. See, you have to have another dad in the room over here that has a small child.
I thought it might have been one of the conductors from the Polar Express.
Oh, well, no, it isn't, unfortunately. But
I'm just guessing.
And then we have a little lull here behind all of the mayor's group coming in. So, again, we'll tell you about the scavenger hunt that's going on in downtown Frankfort, again, sponsored by Frankfort Main Street. They're hiding 10 bells a week throughout December 22nd. And, again, if you missed it earlier, each of those bells has a prize of at least $10. It could go upwards of that. And there are prizes for adults and children. When you find a bell, take it to the business that's listed on the tag to redeem your prize. And you can do that with the participating businesses. So thanks to all of the businesses that are doing that. If you'd like more information, again, you can check out frankfortmainstreet.com. And again, we bring you this broadcast today. Thank you to our friends
at Encompass Credit Union, Welfare Services Incorporated, along with Frankfort Main Street. And a special thanks goes out to Nickel Plate Flats for allowing us to be up here upstairs here at the Old Flavors Building.
And we can assure you that these apartments are going to be as nice as the other apartments across the street.
Yes, they will be. We just took our tour a little while ago. It was very nice.
They have a good view. I will say that. Yes. If you like the downtown, downtown. If you want to be where the hustle and bustle is, the restaurants and all the fun events, this is the perfect place.
That's exactly correct.
All right, the next group coming in looks to be...
Next year, you could be in somebody's living room.
Well, or not. I don't know. They may not like that. Can we raid the fridge if we're here in their living room? That's an option. Boy Scout troop coming through now, and looks like they may be passing out candy.
Yeah, it looks like they are. So this is, looks like some of our scout troops coming through. And then we got to just now turning the corner down there. The Clinton County Republican Party will have several vehicles coming through here as they get ready to turn the corner down here at the corner.
Ken, are you ready for Christmas?
No.
Does that mean you have more Christmas shopping to do?
Yeah, I do.
You don't have much time left.
I know. At least I don't have to worry about too many people I don't have to shop for, so I don't worry about that too much.
And there you go. Just a few people on your list makes it a little easier to knock out that list. And again, if you need to knock out your Christmas list, visit downtown Frankfort for the many shops and restaurants. And a lot of the restaurants have gift card deals going on right now. A lot of the shops doing some specials too. So get your shopping done local. Check out all the wonderful shops and restaurants in downtown Frankfort.
That's exactly correct. This downtown has changed dramatically over the past year. It's changing much better for the future. And check everybody out downtown if you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
And they keep adding, they keep making it better down here, don't they?
They sure do. And then, as I said, you just need to check everybody out and just see what's going on down here. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
Are you surprised at the turnout today? The weather, a chance of rain, and it's picked up the wind. The temperature's dropped a little bit, and yet the streets are still lined.
Yeah, they are. I'm a little surprised, but at the same time, we can feel it up here. It's getting colder. We can tell that. So.
That it is. And we were talking about shopping downtown. One of the other things I wanted to mention is we did the Jingle and Mingle. Several of the store owners said that they were actually going to be open on Sundays, either like noon to 4, 1 to 5, something like that, but do have some hours on Sunday through the Christmas season. So after church, if you want to go look around, many of the stores in downtown Frankfort will have hours on Sunday as well.
Not only when you come down to eat after church, because we've got 3 or 4 fine restaurants down here, go ahead and just stop and see who's open and see what's going on down here.
Yes, support. I have to say, this is the most local I have done this year. I can't think of anything yet this year I've really purchased out of town. I've been able to get everything right here.
I have pretty much too. What I have gotten to this point are a couple more things I still want to try and get, but as I said, the biggest thing is going to be getting Christmas cards. I haven't started mine yet.
And that's one of the big things is that the stores are really trying to find the items that people want. They're actually really trying to serve their community. I think they've done a great job of that. I mean, now we have multiple nice stores where you can get beautiful clothing in town. We've got, as you said earlier, wonderful restaurants with the apartments. It's drawing people down. The apartments are nice. Even these that they're building now, we can already tell they're going to be really cool.
These are going to be very nice. We're going to have a lot of high ceilings, as we said, a great view of downtown. If that's what you really want, besides if you don't get into nickel flats over there to look out downtown, these are going to be just as good.
Also, we've got the expansion of places to have a party facility, we'll call it, with 51 West, where we ended up, I guess, on Friday night with the Jingle and Mingle.
That's correct. I mean, that's a beautiful place. If you want to think about a wedding or a party, contact Dr. Jill, and then she can set you up down there.
It's 51 West Event Center. There has multiple rooms. One room is set up to accommodate about 30 people. Another room set up to accommodate about 50 people. And then the main ballroom set up to accommodate about 300 people. Also, they have bridal suites in back, so a bride can get in and out of a restroom and have enough room for her dress and her bridesmaids. And so they've really put a lot of thought into it. It was really pretty. It was beautiful when we were there the other night.
I wasn't there for the grand opening of the night, but I was there prior to it, a previous event, and it was very nice then back over there. So
it's also set up nicely for pictures prior to a wedding. They have a grand staircase, and so if you're looking to host a big event, even if it's not, maybe you just want to do a graduation or a reunion or whatever, you can do that over there at 51 West.
That's exactly correct. We just had the Clinton County YMCA bus go through here. Now we're getting ready to have Lewis Wheeler, City Councilman, who is going to be opposing Mayor Chris McBarnes for the mayoralship next May. All
right. And it looks like we've got a float coming in also behind that. Is that part of that, Ken, or something else?
I believe it's part of it. I believe it's part of Mr. Wheeler's for his candidacy, I believe. I can't really see what it says on the side there, but I'm going to be my guess is what it is.
All right, and it's a nice float, actually. It's got multiple Christmas trees on board. The truck pulling the float even has the reindeer nose up on the Chevy emblem. You can tell we're a farm community when you have the reindeer nose upon your Chevy emblem, but it's got a few Christmas trees on there. And again, you were right. It's Wheeler for mayor. You're correct, Ken.
It says Merry Christmas on the back of it. There are a few people riding on the float and a few people following.
Those are elves.
I'm sorry. I'm just I got my few blocks. So.
Yeah. All right, and behind that, the car of your dreams, Ken.
Yeah, and that'll be Gina Carson, Republican candidate for City Council District 1, is in that. She'll be a part of that one there, so she's in that one.
She's in a red Corvette convertible.
I never got into that kind of thing.
Really? If somebody gave that to you for a gift, you wouldn't park that in your garage?
No, I don't think I would.
Really? I would, just so you know. If you want to get that for me.
Okay. You'll have a Christmas Eve.
Thanks, Ken. All right, and behind that, Ken?
We have the Farmers Bank and their representation of the float.
And in the float, it looks like it's being pulled by a little farm-all tractor down there. Can't tell you exactly for sure. Mm-hmm. And it's a wagon. It's got in it, they're blocks, like children's blocks. And instead of the A, B, C, D thing, they have FB for the Farmers Bank on the blocks. And then like the Jack in the Box coming out of the one box. And then it looks like Mrs. Claus kind of off to the side. So, and they're calling it the Red Flyer wagon. It's really cute how they've done that.
Except the person in the Jack in the Box is not going back down and coming back up. He's staying up.
That's okay. I always thought those things were kind of creepy as a kid.
Yeah, I did too.
but good thought put into that.
Yeah, that's true. Then our next thing here is going to be from Faith, Family, Youth, and Kids Connection. Lots of kids with this float coming through here.
Again, thank you to Encompass Credit Union, Wampler Services Incorporated in Frankfort Main Street for allowing us to be part of the parade today. We're always glad to be here, and we are like the parade king and queens kind of ourselves. We do lots of parades, but we always enjoy the Christmas parade as well.
That's exactly right. It seems like it's one of the things we always make sure we wind up doing every year.
And that's by choice.
Yes, it is.
This is a cute float. Again, who did you say this was?
This is the Faith, Family, Youth, and Kids Connection coming right here through us down. And then right behind, we're going to have another big kid group. It's the Clinton Prairie Girl Scout Troop number 50435. This is for ages K through 12.
All right. And on the float prior to that Ken was talking about for the church, it's just got giant gift-wrapped boxes. And then there's a pole in the middle that says the greatest gift of all. And it has the baby Jesus down below that. So nice float as it comes through here. And then lots of kids with that next group.
I know. And also, maybe we should have Whitney Houston singing The Greatest Love of All.
Ooh, nice touch, kid. They might down there, and we just can't hear it up here. I don't know.
That's true. That's a possibility.
Lots of kids, lots of them have on Christmas hats and reindeer antlers and all kinds of things. They're all decked out with their little green and brown uniforms on. So good to have the kids along for a parade always.
That's it. And that's really what this is for the kids, probably more so than the adults. So I know there are some adults who think this is Christmas year-round, though, too.
All right, what do we have next, Ken?
Looks like we're going to have, let's see, was this Clinton Prairie? Looks like Girl Scout Troop 50435. We talked a little bit, that's part of them.
I see lots of candy flying from their float, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's right. And I think right behind that is going to be Cub Scout Pack number 338, or shortly coming here.
They're all coming in with Santa Claus hats on as well and throwing candy from their float. And then behind that, it's got Christmas trees on their float, and they too have Santa Claus hats on as they come up through here. And it does say, join Cub Scouts.
That's exactly correct. And on a day like this, you almost need that Santa hat. Feels kind of good to be on top of your head today.
It does. The wind did pick up, I noticed, this afternoon.
Yeah, they say it's really going to blow out for about another hour here, so it'll be interesting to see if we can, And, of course, we have this nice little gap between us and then what's that look like, our blue familiar van that we had back there, and somebody that we kind of know walking in the street there?
I do recognize that next group. Coming up is Shine 99 WILO's own Sonny Ray with his Christmas hat on today. He's making his debut in the parade. This is Sonny Ray coming up here. And then behind that, the WILO Shine 99 van. And looks like they're throwing out candy as well.
I think that's what everybody's doing. I didn't know they were actually supposed to do that or not, but they are doing that.
You know what? It's a parade. It's Christmas. Let them throw the candy, I say.
I know that,
all of our local dentists are thrilled.
I know. But also, you also don't want the kids running out in the middle of the street, when a parade's going by, pick up candy and then not look at where they're at. So
that's true. But I think there's enough people here to watch that. And Sonny Ray doing a fantastic job down there today. I don't know if they can see us, but hey, Sonny!
They probably can hear us down there.
I bet they can. I don't know. Hello, guys. Can you hear us up here? Oh, they're waving.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah. Make sure they make the right turn that they're supposed to make there at the corner. So.
And the parade route's then turning on Clinton Street?
Yes, headed down towards Old Stony down that way.
All right, and behind the Shine 99 WILO van?
We've got the Clinton County Humane Society. We've got a little float behind the van itself, and we have some of our four-legged friends walking the streets out here.
Oh, and look, the kids in the crowd love the pets. How sweet is that?
Yep.
They're walking several dogs out here today. Some of them we've talked about Pet of the Day. And you can join and hear Pet of the Day every Monday and Wednesday and Friday on Shine 99 and WILO. We'll try and bring you some of the animals available for adoption, cats and dogs. Sometimes they get in bunnies and other pets as well. If you're interested in a pet, you can give them a call at 765-654-7717, or you can log on at shine99.com and click the link to see all of the animals available for adoption at the Clinton County Humane Society.
The little dog that's over there and they're running around in the crowd, he's having a time. He's like he's jumping up on people, and everybody just loves him down there. He's having time. He's having a good time down there.
That dog is adorable, and we're kind of looking for a second pet.
I've always thought about maybe getting a first pet back again, but I live in an apartment, so I don't know if that's be too good or not.
Well, good news is the pet that I spoke about on Monday or Wednesday, I called about the other day and was already adopted. So good news that the animals there are getting adopted, and they have great animals that come through that facility. I can assure you of that.
Yeah, they do. They have a lot of great animals out there for adoption, and if you get a chance, get on out there and see what they have available for them.
All right, and we have a little break in the action here. So again, I wanted to remind you that Santa is in his house, and you can check out the hours at frankfortmainstreet.com, or you can give them a call at 654-4081. Also, the Santa Express Journey of a Lifetime is running through December 22nd at 6 to 9 p.m. each of those evenings. Adults are $4, kids are just $2. Again, RSVP, please. 30-minute express ride, and you do get cookies and hot chocolate on that ride.
Yes, you do. You're going to see, if you've never been out there before, you need to check it out because it's something you will never forget.
I think it's pretty cool that they do that too.
Yes, I would agree, and it's something that's kind of highlights the season that we're in, and it's kind of a reminder of what Christmas really should be like.
I agree. It's like we all like Christmas around here with the wonderful TPA park we have and all the lights we have here. Our downtown is decorated lovely as well. We've got the Santa Express, we have the Santa House, and we've also got the scavenger hunt. So we are all ready for the holidays.
That's exactly correct. I was just looking to see if we had the lights going up here towards the courthouse. They are now out, so they're now at least strung out there. So I think we'll see some lights down here, pretty soon.
All right, Ken, do you have an explanation for this big vehicle in front of us?
Actually, the next three of them coming through are all from the Indiana Department of Transportation. So INDOT is making an appearance here. I believe this is the first time they've been in this thing, I believe.
I think you're right as well. I don't ever recall seeing this. It's a big loader tractor here that they've got, and they've got a giant pallet on the front with a giant Christmas present. But any word on what's in that giant Christmas present, Ken?
Maybe the Jack in the Box is supposed to work.
I don't know. But anyway, it's good to have them along. They've got some lights strung up as well. So good to have them join us this year as well.
Then we got a couple snowplows to remind us of what's probably coming a little later on this week.
Ken, you are no longer allowed to speak on this broadcast.
Fine. Okay, that's fine.
No, just kidding. Unfortunately, it is that time of the year. But this is one of the plow trucks coming through, and this plow is quite decorated.
Yes, it is. It's got a lot of Christmas seasons and a lot of there's a cute little dog or something right there in the bottom half of that. So
yes, and then on the far right of the plow are snowmen. And those are handprints that have been painted on the top part of the plow there. So now I'm curious whose handprints they are.
I don't know. Maybe all the little elves made an imprint earlier.
And it says something. Can anybody really read? It's Ability Services. That's who did that. That's awesome.
I couldn't tell who it was. I couldn't see. So.
And actually, I think that might be a bunny. That's actually a bunny on the front of that. Now I can see it says ASI. It's got little carrots at the bottom and then two snowmen to the right. That is awesome. Kudos to them.
That's exactly correct. And then behind them here, coming up shortly behind them, is the Clinton County A-Beat, the Motorcycle Enthusiast American Bikers aim towards. That's coming up behind the last snowplow here.
I don't know about you, Ken, but I'm kind of a fair weather biker.
I'd like to see you out on a bike.
I used to ride all the time with my dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we used to ride a lot.
Leather or not?
No. Ken.
I'm sorry.
You just moved to the naughty list.
Yes, I did. I did it purposely to see what would happen.
No, I'm a fair weather biker, but thanks to them for joining us as well. What's after that?
We have another Girl Scout troop, number 351, led by Megan Laux. That's coming up right behind them.
And they are all dressed up as little drummer children. How cute are they with their red jackets? They've got white sashes then that go around their waist, and then they have the little drummer hats on as well. All of them look adorable.
They sure do. But and also I see, if you see coming out, I want to see the guy carrying a big stuffed toy.
Yeah.
He's already in the crowd. hope that isn't very heavy. That'd get kind of heavy if you started going around here all day with that thing.
It would, and it looks like it's a big monkey. He's literally carrying it on his back, and it's so big that the arms of the monkey and the legs are almost down to his knees.
That's exactly correct. So then also you have the Clinton County Youth Group, and you have, I believe...
Yeah, there's Mary Kay Baker, so some of the gang from that.
So that's part of St. Matthew's group there, so I'm having a hard time seeing exactly what we got coming through.
Tree service. Brothers Tree Service?
Brothers Tree
Okay,
Service.
it's Brothers Tree Service. The phone number on the sign is 242-8690, I believe, and they've got a Christmas tree on their float as well.
Yeah, it's Brothers Tree Service by Jeff Stevens. It's part of, that's part of his group. And then also after that, we're going to have Town and Country Power Washing by Jerry Blackbird.
I got a little power washing I need done at my house now that you mention it. But it's not quite the season for me to want to get out there and do it.
Not now.
No.
Maybe if you just said that a couple days ago, you might have been able to do it.
Yeah, isn't it funny how this year we went from 90 degrees to cold, and then last week we went back up to the 50s, and then we're going to be cold again.
Yeah, well, first of all, we never had spring and we never had fall. We went from winter to summer and summer to winter.
That is exactly how it was this year. All right, a nice float coming in behind that. And again, can you make it out, Ken?
No, I can't.
Should have worn my glasses. Okay, it's a pretty float. I will say that. It's got a Christmas tree, table with little kids on it, and a little fireplace at the back, and antlers and hats.
Mm-hmm. We also, then after the power washer, we should have Center Township and USHCI student group coming in behind them. So, was that Center Township? I can't see. That's Brad Fuller. Okay, never mind.
I was going to say, this looks like someone running for office.
Yeah, that's Brad Fuller, who's a Republican candidate for City Council District 5. He's coming through with a truck pulling a big float in the back of that.
Yeah, the float has on it a big snowman, a big Santa Claus, lots of children, and lots of gift wrap boxes.
Right. He's followed by J.J. Tate, who's running for City Council at large. He's in after that. Then after that, we're going to have we've got the horses coming through. I'm not exactly sure where they're from. I can't see on my list here.
I can tell you that these horses also make their appearance in the summer parade, and they look much happier to be in this kind of a temperature versus the 90-some degree temperature that we are often seeing them in.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. And also, we got the Frankfort Main Street Express, the new Frankfort Main Street Express. I want to emphasize the brand new buggy that they've got out this year. So this is what you get to ride in from here, from the Veterans Park all the way out to the park now. So,
well, I got to tell you, it's nice because it's warm, and you can go in the rain and not get wet, and it can be snowing or anything else, and you will be warm and toasty and dry on the inside.
That's exactly correct. That is being followed by Frankfort Main Street's own Frankie the Hot Dog. I want to emphasize that this year's the coming Hot Dog Festival coming up this year will be the 25th for the Hot Dog Festival, believe it or not.
It is hard to believe it's been going on that long, isn't it?
It really is. It's incredible.
All right. Thanks again to Encompass Credit Union, Wampler Services Incorporated, and Frankfort Main Street. They help us bring you the parade here on WILO. I'm Cindy Loveless, along with Ken Hartman.
And also thanks to Nickel Plate Flats for allowing us to be upstairs here at the Flavors Building, which will become some new apartments here soon.
All right. Who do we have behind this?
Looks like we have a Clinton County 4-H and Pony Club coming up after that with some nice little float and some people riding some horses coming up behind that. And we have our favorite little horse there pulling the little buggy, a little horse, little
pony.
Little pony.
Or miniature horse. It can be either one.
Yeah,
and they have a nice float wagon with some straw on it and a Christmas tree. It is then followed by the horses and ponies, and then the pony and the little pull behind that Ken was talking about. Even some lights on those horses out there today. You see that, Ken?
Yes, I do. I see it out there. And all of them dressed with little antlers. This one right here coming through right now with little antlers on his head.
All right, and we're getting closer to the end of the parade. I see a gentleman in the convertible there, but before we get to him, they're at a standstill here, so we want to again remind you about some of the things going on downtown. Don't forget to take a ride through TPA Park and check out the lights. When we talked to Travis the other day, again, they have changed the entrances and exits a little bit so that everybody goes in one way and comes out the same way, so you're not meeting oncoming headlights. They've had a great response from that. Travis said people are really liking that, so be sure to check out all of the lights at TPA Park. Also, Santa Express, Journey of a Lifetime, every Friday and Saturday through December 22nd, 6 to 9 p.m. For more information, you can give them a call at 654-4081, or you can go to frankfortmainstreet.com.
Now we have the little gentleman in the big red suit.
The bigger gentleman in the big red suit.
Yeah.
He's got a bowl full of jelly, right? Or something like that for his belly.
Yeah, that's true. And, of course, talk about Santa Claus, and that's followed by the Frankfort Police Department, signifying basically, I think, the end of the parade.
I believe it is. And thanks to everybody, again, that came out for the Jingle and Mingle. Thanks to everybody that came out today for the parade. Don't forget, some of the shops are staying open late downtown on Sundays as well. So some of them are still open now. Make your way around. Check out our local shops. Buy local, shop local here in downtown Frankfort. And again, if you have questions about the Santa Express, the Santa House, or the scavenger hunt, you can check out frankfortmainstreet.com or give them a call at 654-4081.
That's right, and make sure, as you said, make sure you shop local as much as you possibly can. And I think, as I said before, you're going to be very surprised by some of the businesses that we have here in downtown Frankfort.
All right, don't forget to check out music on Shine 99 and WILO. We're always glad to have you along, and you can check out Ken on the mornings on WILO.
And also check out Cindy on the mornings in the I can't say that anymore. I was going to say Indiana Backers. I can't say that anymore.
Encompass Credit Union Morning Show.
That's right. I know I just did.
That's all right. And we wish you all a very Merry Christmas. And again, check out downtown. For Ken Hartman, I'm Cindy Loveless, and this is WILO. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you for joining us for the WILO and WILOTV.com Frankfort Christmas Parade 2018. This afternoon's broadcast has been brought to you by Encompass Credit Union, Wampler Services, Inc., and Frankfort Main Street.